Hello, beautiful Capricorn, and welcome into my channel, The Rare Gazelle. My name is Reem, and welcome into your reading. This is going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Capricorn, or anyone for that matter, even if you're not a Capricorn. I do trust that there is something in here for you. And a gentle reminder that I only do readings as I'm guided by the spirits that I work with. And I feel very guided to do your reading today. In fact, I started to receive more of your messages today as it pertains to some kind of oddity in your space. This feels like a little bit of a odd message, but I'm going to trust it, okay? You've let go of the weight. You've let go of some kind of weight. Now you are soaring, or you are about to soar. And the weight that you have let go of was the weight of someone else's desire. And I had a vision of someone holding fruit. And when I got that vision, I heard forbidden fruit. And then I saw the number 4141, which is 55. And it started to feel as if this person is desperate to take what is not theirs. And they forbid you, or they deny, or they try to put up a front that it is theirs and theirs only. There's a selfishness to this person and also jealousy, but they forbid others or you to have what's always been yours, to have what rightfully belongs to you. And then I heard from Spirit, beware of these false gatekeepers. And then this morning, I had to take notes on a sticky note because I was not expecting to do your reading today. As you can see, I just got out of the shower and I was receiving all these messages. I heard they live in the shadows and masquerade in the light. And then I heard the space you take up authentically is desired by them. This is the weight that you're letting go of. You're letting go of their desire to sit in the space that you authentically take up. I heard Ama or Ama, yeah, Ama, A-M-A. I don't know the right pronunciation. And then I heard Jaden and Lee. Someone also has a hyphen on their first name is something that just came through. The color green is important somehow, as well as cinnamon. Again, I started to feel like this encounter was personal for you, or you're really understanding just how personal this is for you. Pay attention to the people that are being removed. It's not a pattern, it's an agreement, okay? You're accessing a new level in a current cycle. And then I heard something that I have no idea what this is. I heard Magenta City, and I started to see a beautiful woman with golden bangles, like tons of golden bangles. That could be an ancestor imagery coming through, a picture that you have, or this could even be you, okay? Lots of golden bangles. Beautiful. Right wrist. Right wrist is where I saw, but on both hands, if you wear them. But I saw the vision on the right hand, on the right wrist. Okay. So let's see what else we can see. I don't feel guided to sit in the psychic channel. I feel like that's for protection. So we're going to use the tarot and oracle cards to divine your messages, but we're still going to channel the messages through. But usually I sit in the psychic stream for a while, but I don't feel guided to do that. So let's see what's going on. Do we want to start here? Yeah, okay, for Capricorn. Thank you, Capricorn, for allowing me to read for you. Thank you for trusting me with your energies. Thank you for aligning yourself here today. Thank you, ancestors known and unknown, the most qualified and the most benevolent from the ancient lands of Mesopotamia and Babylon, Iraq, ancient Sumeria. Thank you, Goddess Anona Ishtar, and thank you to the Great Divine Mother Ninhursag for your blessings, your love, your courage, and your support, your protection, and blessings in the space today, and your gifts. Ashe and Amin. Okay. For Capricorn. For Capricorn, thank you. Okay, so here you have conception. So they're bringing that channeled message to me again. The space that you take up authentically is desired by them. You have this space that you are taking up authentically and you're trying to fill it, conception. You're trying to fill up, I'm seeing an empty room imagery. You're trying to fill up the space with new energies, new energies. It feels like you're using a part of yourself that has been freed, that has been let go. There's a weight off your shoulders. There's a new version of yourself. There's a newness or a more polished, refined sense of your authenticity in the space. And you are like casting, is that the right word? Um, New energies here. What's the right word? There's something on the tip of my tongue. Generating. Thank you, Spirit. You're generating here. Yes, look at all the fire, the elements coming together to create, to generate. You're trying to generate a new energy in the space that you authentically take up. The cardinal, yeah, and you're trying to move it. Um, you're trying to generate a new energy and move it in a new direction. Okay, so I feel like you're focused. I'm hearing an alternate direction. You're focused on an alternate course. You're focused on another option. You're focused on creating another opportunity. There's something about alternate and other. Okay, another or in the other. One more here. This is also 8. That's the number 8. Yeah, gifts here at the bottom. And the prophet. Number 36. Yeah, and the divine laws. Whoa, I just got chills all over my body. 43, which is 7 here. This person is being checked by spirit. Um this is a big message because this warning of beware of false gatekeepers, also like beware of false prophets, desperate to take what is not theirs, like desperate to divine messages. Maybe you are you also divine messages from spirit, or you're a conjurer. I feel like you're receiving a lot of divine messages, but not just divine messages. You're also receiving laws, what is right and what is wrong. That's what this feels like. You're being advised by councils of of wrongdoings of this individual. You may be feeling that. You may be feeling like, I think what they're doing is wrong, or I think how they're acting or their behavior masquerading, right? They live in the shadows and they masquerade in the light. And anything that is being masqueraded is being shown to you by this council, by justice, by the spirits of justice, by your spirit team. That's what I'm feeling here. So there's a watchful eye on them at this time. And it's interesting because like they were desperate to take what is not theirs. They were desperate to be something that they were not, that you authentically and naturally are. And they forbid you from being that, but they don't have the authority to forbid anyone. And so this divine law, cosmic, this council is stepping in because it feels like this person has crossed not only a line with you, but they also crossed a line with spirit. They're crossing a line here. And this is also what I was feeling like this encounter is personal because they're stepping into a place that is of your own personal growth and development. Like, this is who you are. It's personal to you, it's authentic and natural to you. And they try to perhaps direct you otherwise or throw you off course. But you had spirit like checking their every move, throwing you signs on your path, and redirecting you every time that they tried to take you off course is what I'm seeing here. It's like they fixed what this person tried to dismantle or tried to change. There's a fix here from justice and the spirits of justice. Okay, so please know that there's a there's a correction happening. There's a correction here. Okay? Um So pay attention to the messages that you're getting from the divine. Pay attention to the messages that you are getting from spirit, any intuitive dreams, channeled messages, downloads. Okay, that's what I'm seeing here. All right. So let's get back to, are we done from that? I think so. So as this correction occurs, oh man, even like your synchronicities, like, I don't know, this is really odd. Because this person has like spirits attached to them that may be malevolent tricksters or that may be um, very mischievous. They're very mischievous spirits with them. So there's a correction in your synchronicities. It feels like when you're okay, when you connect yourself with them, it almost feels like you are always trying to push against an illusion, like you're trying to move through an illusion. Being around them may feel very confusing. It may feel like you're muddled, you're not clear, your intuition gets muddied, or the signs get muddied, or you start to have panic or fear. Okay, so there's a correction in the signs, there's a correction on the path, there's a correction on the synchronicities that is happening right now. And listen to your intuition, listen to the divine messages that are coming from the spirits of justice, because the spirits of justice are communicating to you about this correction. Okay? Um, Now, as that's occurring, you're being also advised to continue to live and be authentic in this space. I keep getting this message in the collective of like, you're not wrong, you're right. You're not wrong, you're right. Okay, that's also this prophet energy. Like, what you feel, what you see is correct. Okay, you're not wrong, you're right. Maybe this person also tried to do that. Like, they tried to tell you you were wrong. Whew. You're right. Even in this energy, this conception, this birth, what you are generating here, this is also correct. This is also right. I'm also hearing this is right for you. Okay, this is right for you. Sorry, my nose got itchy. Or my face near my nose. Okay, for Capricorn, thank you, Spirit. Now let's talk about the space that Capricorn takes up authentically, that this, yeah, let's talk about that. Let's talk about this space that you're generating new energy into. What is the space? Make a change. Welcome change into your life. It's a change. It's a change. You are welcoming change in your life, Capricorn. This is the energy that you are generating, and you are almost like generating this change. You're generating the change. One more. For Capricorn, thank you. Yeah. Okay, you have your transformation. Let love transform you forever, but I love the bottom of this of the deck. It says move forward, experience the grace of who you truly are. Now, now Spirit is saying you can experience the grace of who you truly are. Now you can experience the grace of who you truly are because you have let go of the weight and the illusion that this person has imposed on your life. And now you're soaring, soaring, and experiencing the grace of who you truly are. This is a transformation that you are feeling. And it's interesting, you have a generative energy right now. Like it's going to continue to generate change or generate a speed, generate a momentum here in a path in a direction that you are focused into. You're focused into a direction, you're focused into a path that you are generating change. Okay. Please know that when this person leaves your life, an agreement is closed, okay? That's why, thank you, Spirit. That's why Spirit said it's not a pattern, it's an agreement. And so that's also why justice is here. Checking in on the agreements or the contracts. Like the spirits of justice are very close to us at this time because a lot of us, I mean, this year nine, the amount of people that have had endings and closing of chapters and cycles, finalizations of them, like this agreement that you have with this person is finished, it's being finalized. Okay, so it's interesting because I'm seeing here that there's like the weight. Okay, so Spirit is saying that when agreements get finalized, there's like a tally of energy almost, where energy is weighed. Whoever you have the agreement with that you've closed, it's weighed. Um, can I say that? Because agreements and contracts are very sacred. I don't know what I can say and cannot say here just yet. Sorry, give me 1 second. If like all the obligations were met, if the lessons were learned, if there were any negotiations made, to move or to transform or to direct the energy of the agreement to do anything else between the two people. But that's not what I'm seeing here. I'm seeing the weight of the energy here. It's like karma. The spirits of justice here are determining, thank you, Spirit, are determining karmic release and karmic additions. There's a lot happening here for you. Okay. As you experience the grace of who you truly are, as you start to generate this new energy from your authentic self into this new space where you're generating this change, there are energies of karma being released. And this person is going to get karma added. I just got chills. That's what the spirits of justice are determining at this time. And I can't say anything past that. Okay, thank you, Spirit. So that's confirmed that message. There's also another message here of you're accessing a new level in a current cycle. So the new level is you experiencing the grace of who you truly are. So that's also confirmed here. Thank you, Spirit. Let's get into you may also be experiencing like because I'm seeing okay, this 1212 came out persistence and you may experience, can I say it? Yeah. You may experience an award for your persistence with this person and not going outside of what the agreement has been set. This this person literally tried to manipulate the agreement with you. And you persisted with the obligations. This is what it is. I'm not moving any further. And that's why you had spirits on your side. That's why you had spirits that were correcting the manipulation from this person. So you actually, yeah, the gut feeling, we talked about that. You weren't wrong. You're right. So you may actually be rewarded for your persistence with this. And like following the rules, following, really tuning into your intuition of like, I think that this is what this, I think I need to learn this lesson. This is what we agreed on in our past lives, or like spirit was giving you insight here, divine messages. Spirit was giving you insight as to like, this is what this agreement is. This is what this soul agreement is that you have with this person. Don't try to negotiate it. Don't try to manipulate it. This is what it is. Okay, and I feel like you really listen to that. Yeah, personal power. Yep, and protection there, 444. Angel number for Capricorn. Thank you, Spirit. 555 change. Wow, you have a lot of fives. 555. I mean, you have here change 2 times, my love. So Spirit is really talking to you about this right now. 555 change, encouragement, support, obstacle, battle, calling, restructuring, and creative work. So this was a battle. This was an obstacle, or this person tried to put obstacles on your path. Restructuring, that's that correction that spirit had to do. Correct their manipulations of the agreement. You are going to level up. It might not feel good initially. I mean, but it will prepare you to handle the greater things in life for your highest good. This is the why you've been looking for. Push through it. There's a reward waiting for you at the finish line. Yes. Thank you for confirming that message, Spirit. I was like, you may get an award, a reward, rather, maybe even an award, like a little badge of honor. I don't know. Um, but you will, of some kind, of some material form, spiritual form, even material and spiritual in nature. You will be getting a reward for your persistence. This is really beautiful. Can we see what this reward is, or Spirit is saying you may want to look up magenta. Okay, I would. But when I get researching as a Sagittarius, I love learning information. I don't stay focused. When I start to research and look into things, I'm just like, ooh, that's amazing information. But if Spirit is saying, look at the spiritual meaning or significance of magenta, the color magenta. Okay. But I feel like this reward may be support. This reward is spirit supporting you with your creative works, your creative endeavors. Spirit assisting in this energy that you are generating anew. You're generating this new energy. They may help you with this. They may aid you with this here with conception. Anything else here? Let's look at other messages. I'm just going to share what I see here and feel. Page of Cups. Your intuition. Um, your intuition is going to gain, your intuition is going to be sharper. I feel like this situation, this experience has definitely taught you to trust what you know, to trust what you feel, to trust in the messages that you receive, to trust in your gut, to trust in the grace of who you truly are, to trust in your essence, your spirit, your soul. Trust in that. That is magic. That is magic. So I'm seeing that part of this reward is like that's very rewarding, right? But I'm also seeing like your intuition is also going to get really sharp, very sharp. Six of Pentacles, yeah. This is giving and receiving, honey. You're going to be receiving. I'm hearing receiving from an unexpected hand. Okay, a little hesitation here on the Page of Wands. Okay, some of you are, okay, I'm going to talk about someone's creative work. Some of you are hesitating about a creative idea or a creative work. You have been receiving spiritual guidance on this, or you've been receiving messages through different mediums of spirit messages, and you feel the guidance to proceed, but you still doubt it. And I feel like spirit is going to give you or gift you with a nudge of inspiration to pursue a creative work, to pursue a creative idea. Yeah, Three of Pentacles. They're going to I'm hearing give it a flair. They're going to give it a flair because you have something new here that you're developing. You have a new creative work that you're developing. Some of you Some of you did work with a partner in the past, but they really stressed you out. I'm also seeing that someone does not have the same knowledge as you have, or it's hard for you to collaborate with other people because the knowledge that they possess is not up to standard or up to your standard of work, your standard of work. But they're also encouraging you to up your standard of work. I'm hearing that word again, flare. You have more flair or you have more pizzazz, but your knowledge deserves to raise your standard, okay? Is something that I'm seeing here. And as you do that, spirit is matching. Spirit is matching. When you raise the stakes or raise your standards, your level of work, spirit is going to match that, but you got to raise it first, is something that I'm seeing here. I'm also seeing either you donate, I don't know about what is this? Donation? There's something about you donating and spirit is going to return the money to you that you donate. That's another message coming through here. Okay, you have here the King of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. There is quite a few of you may have Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio in your moon sign. Oh, oh. What happened here? King of Cups, Queen of Cups in the reverse though, and the Seven of Wands in the reverse. Um, is this the same person? Yeah, for some of yeah, okay. For some of you, this was a lover. The person that we walked through in the beginning, who's desperate to take what doesn't belong to them. The space that you take up authentically is desired by them. Yeah, some of you they perhaps were a lover, but this is their energy. Some of you you lived with them, now you don't live with them anymore. I'm seeing you either return keys to them or they return keys to you. There was some drama that you had experienced in the family, or this is drama that is ongoing. That won't be for a lot of you. Oh my. This is the reward for persevering. Yep. Yep. Oh yeah. Um, I just heard forget about it. Five of Cups in the reverse. As soon as I saw it, that's what I heard. Forget about it. Someone may be Italian because I heard it in an Italian accent. I'm also hearing what is that called? Long Beach? Someone lives in New York. I'm seeing that, okay? But I'm not gonna do the accent. I don't think that's respectful for me to do that. But I heard that in my head. Um, okay, a lot of conception energy here. That's here two times with the Empress. Some of you are gonna have a baby. Some of you, that's your reward. A child. You're going to bear a child. Okay, if that's not for you, just please take it only if it resonates with you. If that is something that you've been praying about, wanting, desiring, that's been your focus, that's been your direction. Okay. I'm just sharing what I see, hear, and feel. We're in other messages. So I'm seeing that. I'm seeing someone get pregnant. Someone is starting a new job. Someone is starting a new job. Some of you, you are putting and you're generating your energy into a new job or finding a new job. You're going to find it. 3 months. Give yourself 3 months. Okay. 3 months. Some of you have been at a employer since 2021. Some of you were at a employer and you had a 2-year contract. Your 2-year contract is up. Some of you are finally going to be making money from your creative work. This has been a long time coming. Some of you came into this world knowing that you were supposed to do one thing and one thing only. I'm hearing that is that Mark Twain? A very famous quote. The two most important days of your life, the day that you were born and the day that you realize why. I feel like you guys have realized why, or you have realized why. And there are some people like that in this world who come here for one thing and one thing only, and they do it. That's what I'm seeing here for some of you. And you know that. Yeah, calling. I just realized that. Calling. You're going to start getting paid for it. It's nice when you finally start getting paid for it. Trust me. Trust me. That's rewarding. Okay? Um, you'll be prepared for it. You have been preparing for it, my love. Some of you are going to meet an Aquarius that's going to give you more money than you ask for when you sell your car. Some of you are selling your mode of transportation, and I'm seeing a car. You're going to get more money from an Aquarius. I'm hearing over asking. That could also be for a house. Okay, car, house, but I'm feeling, oh, I'm also hearing mobile home for someone out there. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. Beautiful. Beautiful Capricorn. Okay, let's get into your love life. This could be romantic and or platonic. We're just going to look at all of your relationships. Okay, and then we'll get into the fortunes and call it a day, honey. All right, thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. If you're attraction in the reverse, you attract more romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Free yourself in the upright. It's time to take back control over your life. And you have your honeymoon in the reverse. Enjoy bliss of holiday time together. Let me get one more. You don't feel yourself. You don't feel like yourself with the people around you. Yeah, you feel like you can't express yourself. Okay? Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. You feel like you can't um relax with the people around you. I feel like it feels like it's connected to the reading that we walked through in the beginning. You've let go of the weight, now you're soaring, the weight of, that person's desire and all of that that we walked through. But I also feel like the people around you can't necessarily hold, or they don't have the capability of seeing you for who you really are, but they can see enough of you if you allow them to. I feel like the reason, and let me just see if I want to use the right words here. There's there's this feeling like you can't relax with the people around you, but that reason is because you almost want to show them, this is who I really am. But you know that if you do that, they may think you're crazy, or they may have no idea what you're talking about, or it's like you already know that it'll be a tough conversation, or it's not. It's 55% on my laptop battery level now. It just feels like they won't be able to hold you. They won't be able to understand, but they can see some of you. So let them see the parts of you that they're capable of seeing, is what I'm feeling here from spirit. And this feels like friends, this feels like family members. It doesn't feel like you're gonna, let them go and you're just gonna move forward by yourself all alone. It's like, allow people to see parts of you that they are capable of seeing. I'm hearing from spirit, everyone gets to experience a different part of you. Not one person experiences the same aspect of you. So play. Spirit is saying play. Dance, play, let your guards down a little bit. Enjoy the different facets of yourself with different people. Um, and I understand your desire to be seen whole. I do. Um, Sometimes we just have to accept that some people in our lives can't, but they get to experience an aspect of ourself that is very much real and very much active and very much part of ourselves, and that's okay. Um, that's what I'm seeing here. Okay. Romantic love. Let me see if there's anything about romantic love. Yeah, it takes time. It takes time to when you vibrate at a particular frequency, when you get to know deeper parts of yourself, it takes time to align yourself to someone that can see all of that and that can actually hold it, right? Um, okay, so I feel like I'm picking up on a group of singles. I'm not seeing a relationship per se here. Um, so that just means I'm just not picking up on your energy. But so I'm picking up on singles here, and spirit is guiding you to keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Okay, 3 months. 3 months. Some of you are going to be meeting someone in 3 months. I'm also hearing you're going to be introduced to them. Okay, that's something that I'm hearing here. I'm also seeing that your soulmate, or the way that you two are going to meet, is in the making. Okay, is what I'm seeing right now. It's in the making. Um, I'm also seeing that if you are dating, but again, you're not like in a relationship, like exclusive relationship just yet, the person that you're dating, I do feel like it's a new relationship. It was just newly conceived, so to speak, um, they're going to be more open with you. Am I also getting this? No, it's that's a different timeline right there. They're going to be more open to you, and I'm feeling like in about 1 to 2 weeks, so that's fairly soon, this person is going to tell you more information about themselves. And Spirit is saying, keep an open mind. Okay, what else here? Can we get some months? You have here October coming out. Yeah, and I said something about the next 3 months. So that falls in that timeline. And I said 1 to 2 weeks with this person to keep an open mind with the information that they give you. And August fell on top of it, so that's also confirmed. Okay. And you have here love and wealth. April at the bottom of that. That's someone's name. I'm also hearing Eugene or Jean. Jean, Jeannie, Janine, something like that. Okay. Fortunes for Capricorn. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Dealings or relationship with an older woman. It's a wish, a family wish coming true. Oh, some of you are getting visitations from your grandmother that has passed or your great grandmother that has passed. Okay, someone's grandmother here in spirit is extremely superstitious. You may have always heard stories, is something that I'm seeing here. You've always heard stories from your grandmother about superstition, wishing in a well or throwing a penny in a well or telling you ghost stories is something that I'm seeing here. Um, you may even come across an older woman that is highly superstitious. What is this about? There's, yeah. Okay, you ever like come across older women, and I'm going to talk about older women because this is what came out. And they're so sweet, and when they speak, they put a hand on you. They literally speak to you and they put their hand on you and they just speak wisdom into you. And this is someone that you've never really, known before. This could be like a stranger for some of you as well, because I'm seeing an older woman come up to you, put her hand on you while she's speaking. She's looking at you eye to eye and she's giving you wisdom. And Spirit is saying that's how the universe, that's how the divine works sometimes. That's how we send help. That's how our help works through the souls of pure men and women. And this has happened to me so many times where like I'll come across this an older woman, she'll just like, grab my arm and talk to me, and she'll just talk to me about wisdom. And it's like some things that I'll never forget, some things that really helped me in the moment. And Spirit is saying that there's someone that you have recently come across or you will come across, and they see you as like their daughter or their son. And when they speak to you as if you're their child. And it's a wish that they are putting good on you, on your life, on your name, on your heart, on your spirit, on your soul. That's what this is. That's beautiful. Yeah, it's like a rare unicorn that just comes to you. It's so beautiful. Some of you have had this that's interesting. They're saying some of you have had that experience a while ago, and the wish of this older woman and the magic and the assistance and the help and the guidance that was working through her from the divine is coming into fruition now. Okay, now, August. August or October, they gave those two dates. Okay. That's so gorgeous. Thank you, Spirit. What a beautiful message. Yeah, I love people like that. It's Spirit. It's God. It's the divine. Okay, let me just get a few fortunes and then we'll. There we go. Okay. Okay. You have a lot of people here. I'm noticing. Like there's an older man at sorry, older man at the bottom. Um, this could also be an older man, okay, for some of you, but I feel like it's an older woman here. Yeah, okay, whoa, whoa. Two-faced friend, someone is leaving your life, right? And Spirit gave a warning. Pay attention to who's being removed. It's not a pattern, it's an agreement. Okay, that's confirmed right there with the two-faced cat. Okay, that's confirmed. Okay. Um, okay, you have here the whale. This may be a spirit animal for some of you. Great worry over nothing. Whatever it is that you're worried about, Spirit is saying great worry over nothing. And I feel like that's the spirits of justice. Like you don't have to worry at this time. You have a victory in this. You have a victory in some endeavor. Okay, so great worry over nothing. You have a victory. Okay. Um, you have here beware of self-delusion, but also beware of again, that person that we talked about, because I felt like you were constantly up against or being pushed up against illusion that you were dismantling all the time when it came to that person. Okay, so that's also confirmed there. Some of you have an admirer. You're actually going to receive a bouquet of flowers. Waiting for news, package, and letter. Compliments from an admirer. You're going to receive flowers. Okay, this could be the person that you are dating. Okay. Anything else here, Spirit? No, that's all I'm saying. Okay, this is your reading, Capricorn. Thank you so much for being here with me. I love you guys so very much. I trust that this reading resonated with you. Personal readings are currently closed. I am at the last group of the personal reading year and a half wait list that we had. I'm just a few more people left, and then I'm gonna just take a very short break and reopen personal readings, most likely mid to end of August. So in the meantime, you can join the channel if you feel like you want to work with the channel and my spirit team some more. You're more than welcome to join the membership group. We do live readings, I answer questions, and it's a really lovely community. I also do bi-weekly readings for the second membership tier level. Thank you guys again, and I will see you next time. Bye.